Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 40.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Rawlings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Just in case y'all missed it, we are a Bam Damn family and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all for being here tonight. AJ Jones, welcome. MFR, welcome. Todd, welcome. Jeff, Stephen, if I missed any, George is up in the house. Good to see you, George. I'm waiting for our Georgia fans. We know they're coming in. But Roll Tide, everybody. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all being in here. Love y'all more than anything that you will ever understand. This is personal, very personal to us. And we love all y'all. But right now, let me bring on the man himself, the myth, the legend, the Deuce. Deuce, come on down, sir.
Where it doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Go, big dog. What's up, brother?
Looks like I'm already having troubles already, but doing good, big man. How you doing tonight?
Oh, doing great, doing great. Where are your troubles? Is it above the shoulders or below the waist? Where's your troubles at?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah? Both?
Here up and here down. I got all troubles from top to bottom,
check
man.
Just check it, brother. Just check it. A Roll Tide, brother. Good to have you up in here. I mean, it's a great night. Our topic tonight is put a bow on the bye. Georgia, y'all next. So, what do you got to say about the bye week? Put a bow on it. What you got on that one?
So with bye weeks or team, but as far as a fan, man, it drives me crazy. I mean, I sit here and watch all these other teams play, but it gave me an opportunity to watch Georgia and see what maybe a little bit they could do, and so I did. And I watched that Georgia-Kentucky game, and I come away with some thoughts that I think would be interesting. Did you watch any of it?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. But, before I get into that, right now, we have a special guest that wants to come on up in here. So, Reverend, feel so good. Come on down, brother. Come on, man.
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make the damn quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO to the team. That's what people know us as.
Will, what kind of shit you want to start, brother? What you got going on? Bring it on down, my man. What you got to say?
Well, man, this is definitely jog 8 weeks and we are good to go with it.
There
And
you
guess what,
go.
fellas? Guess what?
What?
You will not believe it, but they hired a guy this week to work right here in my same department that is an Alabama fan.
No way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With my hand up.
Well, that's a good thing. Now let's get on with the show. I'm glad about your hire. I'm glad about your employment, but it just don't damn matter. What damn matters right now is Alabama and Georgia. That's what damn matters. And AT is all froze up. He's got his fingers sticking up. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to turn it over to AT right now. AT, what you got to say, sir?
I'm hoping I stay live enough to make a coherent. You understand me?
Right now, I do.
I can hear you now.
Okay, so hi, hey, Mr. William, how you doing? You done a job you the other night. I really enjoyed your show. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate y'all doing it. You know, guys, during the off week, it drove me crazy like it did Joe. Alabama didn't play, so I watched another game, and it's Kentucky-Georgia games where I want to watch. And so I thought I'd take an opportunity. We had 2 weeks off, and I thought, I'd grade the game, Mr. Spencer.
Please, sir.
All right, so I did grade it, and I took Kentucky's off.
He's going to grade. He's grading, just so everybody knows. He's grading the Georgia's offensive line against Kentucky. We all know that was a 1-point win. And we all know that Kirby Smart played that game different than he's going to do anybody else. But the points don't lie. The numbers don't lie. So right now, our man Deuce is going to bring us Alabama Tide, the numbers on the Georgia offensive line. Bring it, sir.
Well, so I graded both offensive lines because we had 2 weeks, and so I did. First of all, I want to talk about Kentucky, what they was able to do against Georgia's defense, because they were able to hang up a player, but their left tackle, and there's two Cox on Mr. Cox graded out 76%, 76% against the Georgia front. But hey, wait a minute, let's be fair to Georgia. Georgia had 3 starting defensive linemen out that game, and that's a big deal. Take 3 off anybody's team, and it's going to hurt you. I'm not like giving Georgia credit, but hey, they had 3 starters out. Hall, McHale, and I forgot the other guy's name, Branson. Their starters out, so Kentucky graded out better than what they would have, I imagine. But anyway, so Cox graded out at 76. 76, that's damn good, especially when you consider you're playing a team that's ranked number 1 in the country out of Georgia. He graded out at 76%. Then the left guard, Mr. Ray, he come in and he graded out at 68%. And I'll tell you how good that is. That 68% is the worst on the team. Everybody else graded out better than their left guard did. So I made all night long against this Georgia defense. It is a very good defense. But again, you take out 3 starters, you're going to have trouble. And so the Cox, he graded out 5%. And so he had a hell of a game against Kentucky. Against Georgia's defense as well. So Mr. Cox graded out 75% at center. And then you had your right guard of Mr. Farmer. He played a well of a game also. He graded out at 69%. And so, we've been coming across. You look at it, 76, 68, 75, 69. But that ain't the best of the group. The best guy performing all night on the Kentucky offensive line is a Mr. Mincy. He graded out, that tackle graded out at 79%. 79%, guys. And if you remember, Kentucky's offensive line coach, Wolford, he's here at Alabama last year. Where the fuck was that when he was on our team coaching our offensive line? Kentucky, 75, 69, 79%. was that last year. I mean, that's it as hell. But again, I think Georgia took them for granted. And we pretty much Spencer, and we pretty much know that Georgia did take them for granted and walked in there thinking they just, the big G on their helmet, win the game, and they wouldn't fire it up. And Kentucky come out, punched them in the mouth, and knocked them on the ground and slapped them around. And next thing Georgia knew, they were in a dogfight, and they wasn't ready for it. So they wound up with, final score, of course, being 13-12. But that's Kentucky's offensive line against Georgia's defensive line. So, like I said, I graded out both sides. Because the worst thing in the world, if you let me get bored, bad teams, man, bad teams. I absolutely lose my damn mind. So I went in and got Georgia, how good they did against Kentucky. Now, it's at Kentucky Commonwealth Field Stadium. And so they had some players on their offensive line get hurt during this game as well. Their left tackle, Mr. Green, rated out at 56%. Their left tackle, this dude is remind me of Parker in this. He had trouble pass blocking. And I got one video in here later, I'm going to show it to you, where he just absolutely all night long he allowed like 7 pressures by himself at the left tackle position. So we've got to attack Georgia's left tackle. Mr. Green, he's a good ball player, don't get me wrong, but he only graded out 56%, and he was letting his quarterback get knocked down. And so the next guy I graded was the left guard, Morris Ratledge. Morris Ratledge and Fairchild. Left guard, though, graded out at 60%. It was a mixture of players because when he got hurt, everybody moved around. I don't know the percentage on every one of them as far as that, so I didn't have time to track that down. So left guard graded out at 60% during the game until so you got the offensive center for Georgia, Wilson. Mr. Wilson graded out at 61%. 61%. And this against Kentucky. Again, Kentucky ain't known to being, a defensive dynamo. But 1%. And then your right guard, again, Mr. Tate Ratledge. I'm sorry, son. I don't wish anybody to get hurt. And I know you got hurt pretty bad. And then they said he had a MCL. And a sprained ankle, or a sprained MCL and ankle. So if he plays, he's going to be like 30%. So he's going to be supposed to be a first-round draft pick in the NFL draft, and that's how good the guy is. So, Mr. Ratledge, I'm sorry you got hurt, kid. I don't wish that on nobody and nobody's team. I mean that with all my heart. I'm sorry you got hurt. The right tackle, Mr. Truss. And believe me, it took me all night long staring at him to find out what, because I had angles, and so a lot of times I couldn't really see good on what was going on. But so Mr. Truss is the right tackle. This dude graded out at 60%. 60%. And so the tight ends, and you put the tight ends together as a group because I ain't going to try to track them all down. Tight ends graded out at 50. Now, that's Georgia. Mr. There no more to save them. So they got these other tight ends in there grading out at 56% for what they should do. So if you go back over Georgia's offensive line, left tackle to right tackle, was 50%, center was 61%. The right guard, after Mr. Ratledge went down, all of them was 51%. And again, Mr. Ratledge, first-round draft pick, and right tackle was 60%, along with the tight ends being 56%. And that's why that game graded out. And then you good combined scored, you heard the grades, and how bad Georgia's offensive line graded, and that it still wound up 13-12. Does it fit? You're damn right it does. That's exactly why it's such a tight game. The offensive line on both sides told the story. That's all it is to it. You cannot dispute, despite the facts. You cannot refute the facts I'm here telling you, because there are some lines will tell you what's going on out, get your head out of the way, your emotions and your heart over here, and sit there and look at it and watch each player and grade each play and watch every player and then grade them out, and you can get a tell story of what happened in that game. Kentucky managed to outplay Georgia all night long. They should have won the game. Should have, would have, could in a quarter. Won't anybody a cup of coffee anymore. So it is what it is. Georgia didn't get for granted like I did against Kentucky. Defense, a lot of this stuff plays together. And remember, we had trouble with our offensive line against South Florida because our tackle, Proctor, wasn't ready to go. And our guys were out of sorts and everything, and we was catching hell with South Florida. So it matters. Next man up, maybe it just happened to be Mr. Spencer in both things that what happened, and then what about the Georgia Kentucky sound right to you by how I graded them?
Well, your grading I do enjoy, but right now you're breaking up a lot, and I'm sorry, but your input is really not that great right now. Just saying, but your grading is very good. I do enjoy it. Tom Reed, you know I love you, brother. I love you. You're welcome here anytime. I know you're a Georgia fan, but it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. Y'all gonna meet some shit y'all hadn't seen in a while. But besides that, AT, what you were saying, I do love your grading points. Georgia does have a great offensive line. They do. Alabama has a great defensive line. This game is coming down to, we're pretty much even across the board. Really, we are. You break it down. We are. Offensive line, quarterbacks. I think Georgia's quarterback is ready to be the number one pick in the NFL next year because he hadn't done shit. But he plays for Georgia, and Kirby's smart, so he should be the number one pick because he hasn't done jack shit. But anyway, he's there. Okay, now with that being said, now we have the rest of Georgia and Alabama, the offensive line. Alabama has a great offensive front five, but if they get hurt, what we have behind them. Georgia has a great offensive line, but what they have behind them. Alabama has a great quarterback that nobody believes in. Georgia has a decent quarterback that everybody believes in. Social media, everybody. He is the man. He is it. If your dick ain't getting hard on him, then you ain't P. Diddy. That's all I'm saying. Because that's what they're putting out there. With Georgia's quarterback, you don't even need Diddy lube. You really don't. You could dry fuck this man. It's going to be great. I'm just telling you. He's awesome. But they forget who Alabama has. They forget about the great, the mighty Jalen Milroe. You forget about the offensive line. You forget about the running back. You forget about all the blocking that we're going to have. Y'all forget about that. Think about it. Bama is coming for your ass. Think about it. Y'all go ahead and badmouth the fuck out of all of us. Think about it. You go ahead. You fucking naysayers. Got you some. In case you forgot that, get you some. All right? We are Bam Dam. We are a damn Alabama family, and we are proud of it. And we're coming for your ass, Georgia. Straight up. We're coming for you. You talk all your shit you want to. You can talk it, but you haven't showed me a goddamn thing yet. Nothing. Well, let me back up on that. Let me back up on that one. Y'all did show me against Kentucky that y'all could pussyfoot around, rub a little nipples, do a little crotch shot here and there, and take it up the ass and still win. Y'all show me some pure P. Diddy fucking game shit is what y'all show me. I don't know if y'all understand that or not, but that's what y'all showed me. All right, now with that being said, where's my brother? Where's my brother at here? Let me bring my boy on right quick. William, what do you think about all this shit, brother? What do you think about shit that I be spewing? I'm on that shit. I don't give a damn. What do you think? I know
Well,
you
I'm
don't. I am.
I can't
You
be
got somebody behind you. You got a big man behind you. You need weight.
Yes, sir.
I'm y'all.
Yes, sir, Spencer. This is our Alabama friend here. If you can see him. Howdy.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, big man. Welcome, brother. What do you think about this game? Your opinion between us and Georgia. What do you think's going to happen?
Alabama all the way, baby. There ain't no question about it. Alabama, raw tide.
All right. So what's the one thing? Let me ask you. What's the one thing that you fear the most in this game between us and Georgia?
I don't got no fear. I know Alabama's going to win it.
You have no fear. So you ain't worried about the offensive line, defensive line, quarterback. You ain't worried about none of that.
Nope, I got trust in our team.
All right. Have you even seen our field goal kicker? He made one attempt and he missed it. But you're still positive.
I'm still positive.
You're still positive. All right, man. Brother, man. Thank you, my man. Thank you. You need to come up in here more often. We need more of that positive here. Because I get all real about it. I see both sides. I love the positive. So I need you on here more often. So you and William need to work out. Y'all need to swap days or something. We need to get you up in here. We need to get you. All right, bro. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Y'all take it easy.
Hey, before you leave, what's your prediction for the game? What's your score?
Be like 45-0.
No way.
Alabama 45 and sorry, Georgia, but you got to walk with that 0 points.
Oh, all right now. Okay, all right. Appreciate you. Thank you. 45 zip. 45 zip. I'm writing it down now. You got it. Brother, if that happens, I'm sending you $100.
Woo!
Straight up, I will send him $100 if it's 45-0 Alabama against Georgia. I will send that young man $100. You got my word. You got my word on that.
I've already got a bet with this overnight shifter. He says Georgia going to win. I said, you want to put 50 on it? We'll put 50 on it. Straight up win, buddy. There you go, Tom Reed. Yeah, if I had two assholes, then I could shit twice.
Yeah,
Tom Reed.
Yeah. All right. We got our man back here now. If I don't know what the problem is, we got him back. So let me throw some questions out if you don't mind there, AT. Let me throw some questions out. Right now, we're looking at our left tackle, the Proctor, the man himself. Everybody that's believed in, who left us, came back, who, to me, I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Took the chicken shit way out so he didn't work so hard to make money. Our Proctor. And I love you, Proctor, but you took the chicken shit way out. You did. You went for the money. You didn't do for the workout. But you did lose a lot of weight. You did work on something in off season because that one game that we saw you play when you came back was very good. But you're about to face Williams for Georgia. Proctor, Williams, a man who took the lightweight out to make money so he didn't have to work out. William is a NFL ready prospect for Georgia. He is a rushing. Hold up now. I ain't done yet. He is a in rusher that is made ready for the NFL. He could leave tonight and start an NFL game tomorrow. He is that ready for Georgia. He's that great. Now, he did have an ankle issue that kept him out. He did have that. But Proctor, you're going to have to grow some fucking man balls. I'm talking big cojones to prove yourself now. Prove yourself. Because if not, if you ain't all that, I don't want to hear your fucking name again. If you cannot block him 90% of the time, you can't block him all the time. I could not block anybody on the offensive line 100% of the time. If you cannot block him 90% of the time, you can kiss my fucking ass. Proctor, look at me. I'm talking to you. You're going against the best. You did this. You left us to go up yonder that fucking northern fucking state. Then you came back. You did not have to work out in between. But now you came back to Alabama. The last game, you did show up. I appreciate that. But this game against Georgia, you have to be the best product of you that you could ever be. If you can't do that, stay the fuck in the goddamn locker room. Don't even dress out. That's my opinion. All right. Go. I mean, yeah. Hey, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm personal on this one. Go ahead, AT.
I told you, I State, and I call him a quitter. And of course, Proctor was redeemed himself. But, you know, I'm serious. I hate it when we lose guys to the transfer portal. I mean, they got to do what's best for them, but that don't mean I have to fucking like it. So, I mean, you're right. We know Proctor has trouble with speed rushers, so we just set a guy up out there on the corner, on the tight end or something, a chip block, and go out in the field. Right, or Dupre, or I can't think of all our tight ends' names now. But anyway, so I mean, you got to, you know, help pass block, but chip block him when they go by, and he's fine. You know, if you don't chip him, he won't be in trouble. But I agree with you 110%. You know, I think Proctor was not hurt during warm-up the first game. I think he was not in shape. I don't think when he got there, he was at bad out of shape. And they was getting him in shape for 2 weeks. He just had to come back for Wisconsin. No, nobody's that stupid. They plain just lied to us, Spencer. I mean, I don't think the kid was hurt. I think he was out of shape and could not play. Now, you could say he's hurt and all this, but, you know, when you go through warm-ups before a game, you're not hitting wide open. You're hitting about 50%. That's why it's called warm-ups. And he got hurt that bad to miss 2 weeks for warm-up? No, don't lie to me. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, okay? I think he just wasn't in shape, so now he's back. So when he played, he was in shape. You know, the line got better. Pritchett over at right tackle.
No, you're right,
good. Of course, Mr. Robert J. No,
you're definitely right, brother. Seriously, no, you're right, 100%. William, you up in here? Give us your opinion, sir. And you're sober, so it's going to be real opinion. Give us your real opinion, sir.
Oh.
And I do want to apologize to the whole chat and all that for Monday. I shouldn't have drunk that much because I put that on up there with old granddad up here, buddy. It got a number.
Well,
but I didn't fall over.
If you're scared, say you're scared. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I know you ain't scared.
You know, I understand these college kids they're away from home, and you know, I can see Caden Proctor there. He had a little gal friend back up there in Iowa, there, Cedar Rapids, I think it is, somewhere. And he said, you know, I better go talk to her, you know, make sure everything's all right. I had to take care of it for a while. And he got homesick to come back to the real dynasty right, Tim. He said, I'm going to come back. So, and I say give him an opportunity. I believe he's going to ball out for us. Ain't no doubt about that. He's going to do his thing there. And I think AT mentioned something. Who had his place before that? Was it Jaden Roberts? Was that what he said? Anyway, yeah, we got somebody.
Right tackle was Wilkin
Formby.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be all right. I'm not worried about this right here. Like Anthony said, there it's going we're going to blow them out there. I like that score. I like 45-0. I love it, and I want our defense to show out. I'm gonna go out on a limb and even say that we may even get 1 or 2 interceptions out of that.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I'm going out on a limb. Because that defense is going to have fucking Carson Beck all fucked up in the down. He ain't going to know what to do, and he's going to throw a damn fucking interception. I'm going to look for it. So, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm coming back at you. William. You started this yet, and I'm coming back at you on this one. So, basically, what you're telling me right now, you're taking my buddy right here. You're telling me right now that Proctor left Alabama to go up north some poutine.
Yes, sir.
When he got up there, that poutine wasn't that great. Is that what you're telling me? So he wanted to come back to Alabama for the money because the poutine cost him more money than what he's going to make at Alabama. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well,
let's be clear with this. Come on. You got the elephant truck right here. Be real with it. Come on. Be real. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's a very good possibility. But disclaimer on that, beforehand, what his statement was when he first came to Alabama, the very first time he even came here, was that he could make more money up here in Iowa by staying up here. But he said, no, I want to go to here, the dynasty. Yeah. So I can make a name for myself. Yeah.
Now, that is true. AT, what do you think, brother? Is William right on this one? I mean, what's the deal on that one?
I think he went up there for the money, and I tell you what, I'm trying to get this guy out of the way. He went up there for the money, and he decided, hey, he ain't better up there, so he come back down here. I mean, I really believe that. He just, I don't know if people say he got homesick. I think he got wanted the money. They kept offering and kept calling him at home. Hey, come back home. We'll give you this amount of money or that amount of money. And finally, he got dollar signs and left. And I don't know what brought him back. But, he come back to Alabama. And like I said, he wasn't in shape. And I think that's why he missed the first 2 games a year, Mr. Spencer.
All right. AT, I got a question for you, brother, real quick. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you not agree, this is yes or no, would you not agree that Georgia has had a harder schedule than Alabama to this point in the season? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right. What would be the games you said challenged them the most?
Kentucky would be the game, definitely. Then others really didn't challenge them at all. Kentucky, maybe Clemson, and the other game was against a nobody like Western Kentucky kind of game. I'm not sure, but it'd be Kentucky chose by far.
You're right. I'll give you. I'll go that. So I'm gonna ask you, William. What was Alabama's toughest teams we played up to this point?
Up to this point.
Be honest.
We had 2 or 3 games so far.
Damn, I'm the one drinking. Had 3. Do you even watch football?
I know it. I'm old, man. I'm dense up here. I'm dense. I'm saying.
Damn. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Cool off, fellas.
All right.
I say Wisconsin. I think they gave us some more of a run. South Florida, a little, but I think Wisconsin probably. But I'm just glad we just went up there and pretty well shut them up.
Okay. I agree with you, William. I agree with you. But with all this being said from both of y'all, this is coming from a die-hard Alabama fan. I am Bam Dam. Don't y'all ever fucking forget it. I am. But what I'm saying right now, that Georgia has had a harder road to travel than Alabama to this point. And this has been a long time saying, because Georgia's always had the cupcake. Always. But right now, off the beginning of this year, me, Spencer Reevely, is telling y'all, up to this point to this game, Georgia's been challenged more than Alabama. And we're both undefeated. Just saying. I want everybody to think about that. They've been challenged more than us. They're undefeated. We're undefeated. Just saying. I'm saying this. I'm leading up for something later on. I'm just putting that out there. Do you agree, William? Yes or no?
I agree with you, man. It's but there's a reason why that what is that? They're number 2 and we're number 4.
No.
There's a reason for that.
Well, you know me, I don't give a damn about the ratings. They could be number 1, we could be 30. I don't give a shit. Because we're winning the championship. We're winning it. Everybody got to get over it. We're winning it. We're taking advantage of it. We got a 12-team playoff. Alabama's getting in it no matter where we at, and we're winning the Natty. We're showing y'all, no matter how much y'all want to put Alabama down, we will still win the fucking national championship on your ass. Deal with it. Get the fuck over it. It's coming. Try to hurt us any way you can. It don't fucking matter. We're coming after y'all's asses. We're winning it. And we're going to win it this damn year with a first-year coach. We're winning it. Deal with it. It's on. It's on. But with that being said, now, I appreciate everybody's time right there. Let me ask you, William, real quick, because I know your lunch hour is about over with. Let me ask you.
12 minutes.
This game this weekend between Alabama and Georgia, do you feel yourself that we will know the identity of both teams after this game? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
AT?
Yeah, definitely 100%. This is a game you don't hold nothing back. You let it all hang out, brother.
All right, there you go. I have to agree with both of y'all. I feel the same way. Now, let me ask you this, AT. Our defensive line that has been proving himself, Tim Ken, has showed how great he is up the middle. I'm going to say as a nose guard. I consider him a nose guard. Well, he goes in there and he busts his ass. Do you think that he makes a difference in this game?
Yes, sir. I think the defensive tackles, him and Jaheim Otis and guys like that, have got to make a difference. They got to hold up against the run at 3. Walk off, made a 3-3 again, but again, it's a 4-2, and I think they got to make a difference in the game right there at the middle. We need to get a push up, especially because Georgia's left guard. I talked out there, left out, his backup's in. That's the left guard, and their left tackle guys. Remember, left tackle, remember, now talking about tackle could not pass block hardly all against Kentucky. So that left side of Georgia's offense, it's going to be a troublesome night, Saturday night for them. Need to hammer their ass from the left side, from the word go, the word stop, to the getting out of the stadium on and feel like they're still getting rushed when they're getting in the school bus and heading home. So I think they've got to make a difference. Some defensive tackles have got to get pushed in the middle, especially at that left guard and left tackle spot.
William, who are you looking forward to see on Alabama's defensive line to make a difference in this game, or a standout? Not a difference, be a standout in this game against Georgia.
Well, I agree with AT there. I think we need to, really guard that down left side there. And Tom Reed, you might be my son. You could be. I might want to plead the fifth on what I'm going to say, but I have been with a few women, so there's that. So, like Hank Williams said, I have loved some women, and I have loved Jim Beam. Go ahead.
He's drunk. He has no clue what he's saying. He's speaking out of turn. He don't know. It's an accident. Sorry, y'all. He's not meaning that whatsoever. Any kids that look like him is not his. Just saying. All right. Now, with that being said, AT,
yo,
I am looking for my main man on defensive line. I believed in him. I still believe in him. I love him. He is my main man. That Jaheim Otis will have a breakout game against Georgia. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's a play calling or what, he has not been the dominant force that he was when he first got here to Alabama. He lost weight. He lost a whole person. He's done everything to be there, but he's not been a force. Do you think Otis might break out and be a force?
Yeah, at any point in time, this guy, he's a super good. I mean, at any point in time, he could do what he needs. Defensive line, the way they run it is totally different. He's learning, and I think he could break out any play by play by play. When he does, first draft. I really do believe that, Spencer. I mean, that kid, Mr. Jaheim Otis, is one of my favorite players on the whole team, and I love him just like you do. And he lost a lot of weight, slimmed down, got quicker and faster. And I think this could be a breakout game, big time. Put him in the first round draft pick for next year's draft.
William,
excuse me.
What do you think, brother?
I think he can have a breakout year. I think all of them on that line there have a breakout year. Well, we've already seen how they've been playing against these other teams so far, and I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Come on.
Well, as long as she's saying that, you're doing a good job, brother. Thank you. Anyway, that being said, William.
Yes, sir.
How this game coming up, you saw the games that we played so far as Alabama. You saw the play call.
Yep.
And there's no secret that everybody has circled this game. We all have to win this game. Alabama, Georgia. This is a must. This is not a must for the championship, by no means. To get in the playoffs, it's a 12-team playoff. So, yeah, whoever loses this game still has they're going to be in it. I'm sorry, they are. They are. You say what you want, they are. But this is a pride thing. This is a tri-state thing. Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. You can even go the fourth down to Florida. It's all in this area. This is bragging rights. This game means a lot to us. People in the north, people on the west, people on the East Coast, they don't understand the power of the bragging rights. They have no fucking clue the drilling that we get year after year, or the drilling that we give year after year. So I'm asking you, William, how important is this damn game between Alabama and Georgia at Tuscaloosa in the middle of the season? How important is it to you, sir?
Well, once again, I know you don't pay attention to rankings. Number 2 against number 4. Guess who's coming to Tuscaloosa? Game day. And I'm sure SEC Nation's coming to there. Game day. It's not going to be nowhere else. Number 2 against number 4. And this game here is very important. And like you said, I agree with you, Spencer. It's not going to knock them completely out. It's not. Whoever loses. But may the best man win, and right here is the best team. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm not on that shit. Go ahead there, AT. What you got?
Am I still on, or can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go for it.
Well, this weather absolutely is driving my damn computer crazy. Guys, I want to tell you something. Our DBs, this is going to be against Georgia. 9 out of 12 of our DBs are first year at Alabama. They're either first year at Alabama because they're true freshmen or the transfer portal. 9 out of 12. And that's the reason why Tom Reed, one of our DBs have not been pressed as much. We're trying to get them past the early stages to get into they know what they're doing and quit reading, trying to do things, get there, just react and go. They're going to get better because they are, like I said, 9 out of 12, William. Our first-time starters, first year here at Alabama through the transfer portal or, through just being committed to Alabama. I look for run the ball on Georgia all night long. I don't think they can stop our running game. I'm not saying we run for 500 yards, but we're going to run the ball with a quarterback, and they ain't going to be able to count for him. If they put 2 guys back there as spies on Jalen Milroe, we're going deep. 1 guy spy and quarterback on, if they put no spies in Milroe, I mean, it's nothing. Pick your poison with Jalen. Stop him from passing, stop him from running, but you do both.
All right, AT, I'm going to call you out to the mat. I'm calling you out to the mat right now, what you just said. All right, so you tell me how. If Kirby Smart, or not if, when Kirby Smart loads the box to stop the run, to make or to prove that Jalen Milroe can win the game with his arm. Because that's what's coming. I'm telling you, that's what's coming because Kirby Smart is sucking on the same damn dick that everybody else is that says that Jalen Milroe is shit. So he's sucking on the same thing. I mean, they might put some weed in it around that ball area, but he's still deep throating the damn thing. So, beside the point, how in the hell does Alabama run the ball with all the NFL talent on the other side with Georgia when Kirby Smart says, I'm shutting down the damn run, you're going to have to beat me in your passing game? Because the only thing I've seen from you is long range. But I can double team that. So, AT, how do we beat that?
Well, first of all, he ain't going to stop the range pass. You got to commit at least 7 men in the box. At least 7 men in the box to stop that run. Now, when you do that,
you're right.
So when you do that, then you only got 4 DBs when you do that. So 4 DBs are out there with Ryan Williams, is one of the guys. to take Ryan Williams away, you're going to have to double him. When you do that, you got 2 DBs left for Milroe to run and for our other receivers to get open. They got one-on-one somewhere around the field to be. I'm telling you now, when we get out the backfield, just a quarterback in the back, we're going deep like we did against Wisconsin. We went to Ryan Williams a couple times when he emptied the backfield. And you put a spy on Milroe, somebody's going to be one-on-one, Spencer. So you stack the line with 7 men, 8. When you do, Ryan Williams and all the other receivers are going to have one-on-one coverage. Well, go ahead, unless you're having a stroke.
Let me break in real quick. Last year, they put 2 spies on Jalen. They were more worried about his running than his passes. They put 2 spies on him, and we still beat them in the SEC championship. So what are they going to do this year? Because they all that in the back of the field. It's Georgia. We're the dog. We got y'all. We own y'all, motherfuckers. And when you don't whatsoever. So last year they put 2 spies on his ass. This year we have better players. We have a better line. We have better receivers. We have a better running back crew. And I'm sorry, but we do. We do. I don't mean no bad talk about our past linemen or running backs, but we have better now. So, William, what are we going to do with all that, man? What are we going to do with it? We're going to just fold? What are we going to do?
No, never. We'll never fold. But as y'all can see, it's about time for me to go. And I just want to say this right here to Ken and Tom Reed and the rest of the other opponents out there. Roll Tide. Go ahead.
Oh, roll Tide, bro. Hey, let your partner in crime back there know he's welcome to come on anytime. Let us know on his off night. We'll set him up for a night to come on. Straight up.
Okay. Well, he's I don't know if he's not off on Monday. He works Monday.
Whatever. But if he don't know how to noodle, I don't want to talk to him. If he don't know what noodling is, I don't want to talk to him. Straight up. It's Alabama thing. You gotta know how to noodle. My daughter noodles. I don't even know if he knows what noodling is. Anyway, that being said, good to see you. Good to see you. I'll see you next week. Love you. Gotta go.
All right. Love you, Bama gang.
Thank you, William.
Yes, sir.
Now, that shit, man. Let's get it on. God damn, what the fuck? Anyway, with that been enough of that. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it. Go ahead.
Jeff Stapleton, I disagree with you. Our offensive line is not suspect. When Proctor comes back at right tackle, that put Jaden Roberts and Mr. Our left guard. I just jumped out of my damn mind. Our left guard had to play left tackle for a while. Anyway, I'll think of it in a minute. When they got back in their positions, you seen what we done against Wisconsin. Our offensive line is not suspect, but here's the thing. You're going to spy Jalen Milroe with 1 or 2 guys this time. Okay? If you spy with 2, Ryan Williams is going to kill you all game long until you get out of that. And it's a snake bit in your right leg or snake bite on the left leg. Which one you want to get bit on? Spy, don't spy, right leg. I mean, it's that simple. And by the way, listen, do not put Ryan Williams back at returning punts, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back there, please.
Amen.
I mean, my Lord, when I saw him return that punt, my ass, I couldn't shit for a week.
All right. Well, let me ask you this real quick. I mean, this is my opinion. I know we're going to go a little over tonight. I'm sorry, y'all, but we got to. Because this is Georgia night. We had a fucking bye last week. All right. So it's on. Y'all going to have to deal with us a little bit. Or you can click off. It don't damn matter. But what I have to say right now is when it comes to this game against Georgia, they've got a choice on defense. And we all know Kirby Smart is great on defense scheming. So I personally think he's going to load the box because he believes, like all the naysayers, that Jalen Milroe cannot throw the ball. We ain't worried about it. They have not proved they can do short routes. He has not thrown no crossing route. I mean, we have, I mean, think Kendrick Law. Let's think about if he did a slant route, do a little 5-yard bam. Who the hell's going to tackle that man? He's going to hurt people. But way they're thinking, going, all right, right now, Alabama. Only thing Alabama is little running and this little 17-year-old Mr. Williams. That's all they got. They have nothing else. That's what I love because Jeremy Bernard, to me, he is our to-go-to player for first down. Whatever you need, he's the one to go to. Nobody else is seeing this. They're not. They're going, let's shut down, let's load the box, shut down William. That's all Alabama's got. AT, do you agree with that?
Kobe Prince, Kendrick Law, C.J. Dupree, Bobby Hoots, and of course we got 3 running backs, counting Mr. Young that ain't got to play much this year, but Jam Miller and Justice Hayes and Mr. Young, of course, we got running backs out the Yin Yang. And don't forget, Jalen Milroe takes off. How many times you seen him get caught from behind? So when they blitz, they better down when he gets outside, he's going to have a catch. I think it's going to be a lot rougher for I was going to say Tennessee. I'm thinking about your wife, I guess, being a Tennessee fan. It's going to be a lot rougher for Georgia to stop our running game than Kentucky. Look, hey, listen, Kong Bay is a running back for Kentucky. He ran pretty much all night on Georgia, 7-8 yards a pop. He was just running through people, around people, and over people, Spencer. So I think our running game is going to be fine. I don't see we're not going to run for 300 yards, but we're going to run real effective against them all night long.
All right. Let me ask you this real quick. Me personally, who do you think is going to be the game changer player in this game between us and Georgia? We don't know. We're just predicting. Who?
Jalen Milroe. But again,
you think?
Yeah,
I'm going a little different with you. Now that's the obvious. That is the obvious. I'm going a little different with you. I'm going Jamie Burtnell. He is our field goal. He's our punter. He's going to have to flip the field when we fuck up. When we make play calls that don't work out, that our offensive coordinator wants to try something that don't work out, we have to depend on him to flip the field.
Yeah.
That's going to be to me, that's going to be the difference. Now we can go. I got this up here too. We can talk about the officiating. We can talk about all that. But when you fail at your attempt to get a first down, your punter has to be able to flip the field. And I think we have that. I think we have that in Burnett. I really do. What do you think?
Well, the man was standing last week. I watched again, guys. I watched a lot of Alabama stuff and a lot of Georgia stuff, but watched Burnett last week. And one of the punts, he was on our 15-yard line, kicks the ball, and guess where that defensive back caught the ball for Wisconsin? The 15-yard line. He kicked it from our 15 to their 15. Now, you talk about switching the field, Spencer. 15 to the 15, what's that, 70 yards in the air? 15 off each goal line, so we're talking 300. So, I mean, that's only, they take 15 off because of the snap, so it's a 50-yard punt, 55-yard. But from a 15 to 15, you're right. He can flop field position in a hurry. You're in trouble at your own 20 or 15-yard line. He puts it to the other team's 15-yard line, man. I mean, it's amazing. The game, go play in the street. I hear you, Mr. Stapleton. Tell him, son.
I agree with you, sir. But right quick, I'm going to have to say, I am praying that this does not come down to a field goal game because I have no trust in our transfer field goal kicker who, by some political money factor, beat out the best fucking kicker there ever was. But anyway, that's beside the point. We're going to get off that one. But what I want to say, in this game, I'm going to ask you straight up. AT, straight up.
Come on with it. Yes, sir.
Do you want Jalen Milroe to be off the cuff, not being fearing to make mistakes, or would you rather him be sitting back thinking about, I don't need to make mistakes?
You can't play scared. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can't play scared. If you do, you will get your ass beat. If you play not to get beat, you won't win. You will not. I don't want him back there letting it fly, letting it go, and having fun. I don't want him back there worried about if I do this, that he gets in his own head too much, and you will get beat if you play scared, Mr. Spencer.
I agree with you. That's my stance on this one. I'd rather the man to come out because the game has definitely slowed down him. I want him to be automatic. If he sees it and feels it, throws it. If it goes awry, so be it. Next time it won't. I do not want him to be scared of being himself. I don't want the production of a game, everything on the game to decide how he plays. I want him to take the ball and be automatic. If it fails, so be it. Next time it won't. That's me personally. Now, with that being said, damn it, we're over time. Now, with that being said, let me ask you this real quick, AT.
Come on with it.
All right. Is the Georgia-Alabama game really a rivalry in your opinion?
For the last, since Saban got here with Kirby, it has been a rivalry. Prior to that, no. But a rivalry usually means it's better than 5-1, 6-1. So they're not beating us, but they're up there in the top 5. We're in the top 5, so it's a hell of a game. So as far as a rivalry goes, 5-1 ain't much of a rivalry, but yes, it is a rivalry game. There's so much at stake.
Can't argue with that point, but I don't see it as a rivalry. I really don't. We have not played that many times.
I agree.
We really haven't. It's not been a conference championship deciding game that many times. It really haven't, because Georgia has dodged Alabama. Yes, I said that, Tom Reed. Georgia has dodged, which means move, scare, dodged Alabama for years to promote their money. Dodged Alabama.
Dolly Madison.
But now you can't. We all up in the ass. We're bringing that damn bitty lube. We're all up in that. We're going to just rub it down. Bam! It's on. It's on. Y'all got to deal with this shit now. Straight up, you got to deal with this. To me, it's not a rivalry. I'm sorry. We have not played that much. Us in Tennessee, us in Auburn. It's just that we played each other more than we've ever tickled the damn Georgia people. Hell, their damn main Atlanta is their home in Georgia.
No, Atlanta's ours. We own
Mercedes-Benz is their main stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Alabama owns that damn place. Owns it.
I agree. I
Owns it.
agree. Yeah.
There is nothing about Georgia, that state of Georgia, that Alabama don't own. Nothing whatsoever. So this game does mean a lot. I mean, it means a lot. It's bragging rights from hell. Everybody can hate us. They can do it. Tom Reed, I love you, but this is, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the damn truth. Y'all hate us because we own you.
Hey, Tom, don't make an excuse. You don't make a schedules. We don't either. How come we got the schedule? Y'all ain't had shit to this year, buddy. I mean, I ain't cussing you, but I'm just serious. Y'all had Dolly Madison and all them cupcakes for all these years.
That's true.
This first year, they got a schedule tougher than ours during the regular season, Mr. Spencer. And we're going to play them. We're going to take care of business. I really think so.
All right. Let's cut to the chase real quick.
Poor old Chase.
Does anyone out there, anybody in the chat, anyone that ever sees this,
thank you, Tom,
believe that Bama to be ranked number 1 is false? We should not be ranked number 1. At this point in this season, should we be ranked number 1? AT.
The only reason I don't think we should be is because the biggest unknown that you can have in football is a change your head coach. I mean, guys, we didn't lose. We've got another head coach. We got a whole new coaching staff. That's the only reason I'm saying we're not. Maybe we shouldn't be number 1, but we're a top 3 team, and I'm happy with that for now. And once you get a little bit of proof in the pudding, which we're going to see it, because, I mean, it's going to be some damn good pudding. I'm talking double chocolate pudding with chocolate chips and cream on, man. I mean, we're going to cream on everybody. But, I really think that's why we shouldn't be number 1, just because the most critical part of your team, your head coach, is a new guy. That's it. That's the only reason why, Mr. Spencer. Otherwise, we're either 1 or 2. As far as this year goes, I don't know how good Ohio State is. I don't know how good. Let's see, who's you got Ohio State, Georgia, and then what are we 4? Who's number 3? I can't remember. It's Georgia, Ohio State, and anyway, I don't mind being number 4 right now, guys. You know what I mean? It really, we're going. We'll beat Georgia. We're probably number 1. Texas. That fucking school. Texas.
You just damn bitch walk all up into this fucking. You did. You bitch walk all up in this. Because it just don't damn matter where we are ranked. It don't damn matter. If you put Alabama in any damn situation that we're in a playoff, we're winning the Natty. Don't even think about it. Don't even go about it. What the hell are you talking about? What are you going off this if, what's been? Fuck that. Put us in, we're winning it. Straight up. Alabama is winning a fucking Natty this year. Get the fuck over it. Georgia, sorry, love you. I love the fans, but y'all losing this weekend. It's a done deal. Y'all are fucking done. Done. Out of it. Y'all gonna lose 2 more games after this weekend. Y'all will be a 3-loss fucking team. Deal with it. Go ahead, AT.
I'm just saying for right now, I don't mind not being 1, but we're gonna be number 1, guys. I mean, ain't no doubt about it. I don't want
to be number 1. I don't want it.
Not right now. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, we're gonna be playing teams all year long. When playoffs get here, we're gonna stomp. We're going to kick and we're going to beat and take your girlfriend from you and make you say yes, sir. But yeah, we got a good team. We're going to be playing this week against Georgia. It's going to all work itself out in the wash. We got our shot. We're going to get the playoffs. We're going to be there. We're going to walk. We'll just stomp. Go ahead, Spencer.
I got to let my little wee go down here right now. I'm kind of pumped over this Alabama-Georgia game. I'm kind of all up into that, but I got to let it go down. I got to go into some serious stuff right quick. I want to talk about what we're trying to do to send Alabama fans to ball games who cannot have the means themselves.
Hey, Tom, I'm sorry.
Right now,
Sorry, last year we were busy enjoying playoffs. Tom, I had a question about last year. Where's Alabama? And we've been busy putting y'all out of the playoffs. Last year we won the SEC championship. Juggle the playoffs. Just talk to Tom because he get them out.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The biggest thing I want to let everybody know, I want to do a quick update. Right now, we have $195 that's been donated to the account. So this is what I'm asking everybody to do. If y'all would, just go on to, you see it up here, the GoFundMe, because all the money that comes in is going out to send somebody to a game. Seriously, it is. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and put this out there real quick. I would love that that the way everything has broke down, we really need to be able to announce the winner of the game that's going the week prior. So I'm looking at October 5th. If we have the money in the bank to buy 2 tickets, motel room for one night, and hopefully a little extra money that we could send on an ATM card so they could use for gas or food, whatever. I want to be able to announce it October 5th during the Pick'em show. If we don't have the money that night, I would love to be able to shoot for the home game October 26th, which will be Bama versus Missouri. Just saying, I want to be able to announce it on October 19th on the Pick'em show. Are y'all getting where I'm coming? The week prior, I want to give people time to ask for vacation time, whatever. I want to be able to do that. But it depends on the money in the account. That's all we can do. If the money ain't there, we can't spend it. Right now, we're looking at October 12th, Bama versus South Carolina at home. That's my goal right now.
You said October 5th the first time.
Well, I did, but it's October 12th is the game.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Is the game with Alabama versus South Carolina. I need to be able to announce it the week prior.
Okay.
Saturday prior on the Pick'em show.
10-4.
You understand? That's what I'm looking at. So I don't want, even though we picked the winners and all, I don't want to do it the night prior. I want to give them a week to be able to prepare to travel to the game. Does that make sense? Are you good with that, AT?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I just misunderstood what you said first time, but yeah, I got you covered.
All right, bro. Well, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. We went way, way over. I do apologize to everybody. We went up way over, but I want just to announce everything on that one. And if y'all get a chance, please go into take them out to the ball game fund. Put what you can in. Right now, we're at $195. We're there. And I'm going to talk to people after the show to get some discounts on tickets. But please, you get a chance. Whatever you got. If you got $1, we'll take $1. You never know how much $1 may help on somebody with gas. That's my opinion. Go ahead, AT, before we get out of here.
No, guys, football is the most divisive sport in all sports because you got such a love for your team and hatred for other teams. But hey, Tom, nothing against you, son. But the last time we played y'all, fact is, we beat you and we sent you home. Regular season game you played against us, the last one you lost, we beat you and sent your ass home. Y'all beat us one time, and if we played you every year, y'all be getting a loss every year. I guarantee it. So you can be happy with your team, proud of your team, guys. You know what I mean? But I'm about out of patience with some people.
Easy now.
I'm trying not to. I mean, it's all
Yeah,
about
my
fun.
wife's out of patience with me, but she still loves me.
Mine too. Mine don't like. My wife don't like college football. I mean, that's okay. But whenever you're ready, we can get on up out of here. And tonight, Mr. William, thank you for coming on. I know you at work, and it's hard for you to do that. Mr. Icebox back there in the back, it's running the board for us. Thank you for coming in there and doing that for us, sir. I really do appreciate that. Mr. Spencer, I appreciate you and your attitude. I enjoy being around you because you got a lot of energy and you bring it, brother. I mean, you don't play around. You might not be right, but you definitely don't think you're wrong.
I might not be right, but I'm not wrong.
There you go. I was trying to see what Tom said on here. Good luck, Bama fans.
We were like almost 20 minutes over. So
let's get out of here then.
All right, say your piece. All right. Icebox, you be so kind. Please take us out with the mighty, great words of the mighty Bear Bryant. And thank everybody being here. Roll Tide, thank y'all so much. Tom Reed.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, why,